What is that? What is that?
Get your spectral sock out, nerds. This gonna get good.
And I am Iron Man.
What's up, people? Paul Thayer here, the creator and writer of Project Analysis over there. Omega 2090, Crimson Pain, Lethal Leopard, your publisher at Visual Vibration. But it's not about me, it's about my homies. Without further ado, I bring on the Cosmic Killer.
Jack is dead, my friend. You can call me Joker.
What's up?
What's up, my dude? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Having a great day. It's new comic book day. Let's go.
Comic book day. Hey, and the pickup of the day is?
Honestly, probably Ultimate Spider-Man number 24. It was a great finale. Yeah.
That's what you said, though. Absolute Batman while you were in the shirt.
Well, it's very rare Marvel beats DC, but this week it just was insane.
Is it the last one?
Yeah, last issue was phenomenal.
Okay, don't spoil it. Without further ado, the man, the artist, the guy. He does a lot. He cranks out all these awesome pages. We're happy to have him.
Thanks, everybody. I'm here. Batman! What's up, babe?
Babe!
What?
Oh, sorry, Batman. This is Emmett. Emmett, this is my boyfriend, Batman.
I'm Batman.
What's up? What's up?
Hello, Batman. Did you pick up any new comic books today, Luke?
No, I haven't. I didn't.
But you read Absolute Batman.
Yes, I started reading Absolute Batman. Some Absolute Batman, yes.
Give me what I want! Give me what I want!
And it's very good. I don't know why it took me this long, but it's very good.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. As you can see, Cosmik has the shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh shirt. Saw it on TikTok. Made me want to buy it. So that's good product placement. We have our variant cover artist on. He's not a contest winner. He's a man we hunted down. Cosmik put me on. Without further ado.
No Face, why don't you stay with me?
Hello.
I could use a good helper.
What's up?
Spirited Away, what's up? And thank you for hunting me down. Cosmik, thanks for giving him my name and telling him about me.
Yeah, dude, I've been wanting to collaborate since like I first saw you on TikTok. So I was when he was like, "Do you have any people in mind?" You were one of the first names that popped up in my head. I was like, I need this guy to draw the character that we're working on.
That's so nice of you. I want to acknowledge the fact that Cosmik changed the landscape of TikTok or comic talk completely.
I did no such thing.
Yes, you did, bro. You are the comic talker. You are the influence, no doubt.
Oh gosh,
it's true.
Sorry.
It's true.
Right?
Oh,
okay.
Stop.
It's
I'm
true.
glazing.
No,
I know
it's
it's
true.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are more into the social media. I'm trying to get more into the social media, but I watched this guy grow from like 10,000 jumps. Even when I look at his Instagram account, I'm pretty sure when we just it was at 15K. Now he's already at 20. So this guy knows what he's doing.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm trying my best. Just put in the it's my full-time job, so that's a lot more motivation to actually, do it.
Yeah, it's sick. We appreciate it. We appreciate all three of you. And yeah, super excited about the week. And Andrew, how was your Wednesday? Do you get any comic books today?
Wednesday was great. I went all the way to my comic book store to get Absolute Batman. Was it issue 14? I
17.
think 17. And they're all sold out. So
man.
I know. Everything else they didn't have. Or I didn't want, but I tried.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan of Absolute Batman, though. That's like the one comic I pick up every time it comes out.
That's what a lot of people are saying. Like they're like, I go to the store specifically for Absolute Batman, and it's like it just shows how consistently good it's been since the jump. I love it so much.
It's incredible. Yeah, I fell off of Ultimate Spider-Man, but I know it's good.
Yeah, I never
Spider-Man is the one comic book that can have. I think it was the one scene. It was like him and Norman Osborn. They had dinner. It was the one comic book I read. It was just all dialogue, and it was actually like fantastic. I'm like, oh, this everything just flows. Sad that they're redoing it, or they're doing like They're doing like, what is it? Like they have like a new line coming out, but the line's confusing. The name already throws me off. But
Marvel
whatever.
just confuses me in general. I stick to DC.
But I do also go into my shop for Absolute Batman. I have 2 in my pull box, and the other third book in my pull box right now is Youngblood. So that's the other one I'm waiting for.
Oh,
So,
sick. I have to check out Youngblood.
Yeah,
They have
the
Eric.
new one's really good. I like it compared to the old one in the 90s. I feel like the tone's way better. It's fresh and it's easy to get into.
Yeah, I'm new gen, so I never read the old Youngblood. I never
the same
saw
way.
it. Yeah, so this was like going to be my starting point to understand Youngblood.
So same thing. I went to New York Comic Con. I really got back into the thing in like 2019, and I found Rob Liefeld through Snake Eyes. I thought he did a great Snake Eyes. There was a Snake Eyes Dead game that came out in like 2020. I thought that was fantastic. Backlog later. Here we are. We have people in the chat. Ajax 1200. Let's go. Big Andrew. Andrew, how do I pronounce your last name?
Rende.
I've been saying
Andrew
Rende the whole time.
Yeah.
I know, it's okay. Everyone says it different.
It's okay.
That's all right.
Did you like your intro clip?
Dude, the intro clip was so cool. Yeah,
Okay, thanks.
scared it away. That was sick.
I've been asking everyone. I feel like that's the better approach. Before, I was just like, I'm like hunting down, things I would think they would like, and I feel like that's way better. It's an easy one too.
Yeah. Lego Batman was cool.
I love Lego Batman. Lego Batman's classic.
That was sick.
It's one of
Spirit
the
Away
best.
is good too. My favorite Ghibli movie is Howl's Moving Castle though. That one's my favorite.
I just watched that last week. Yeah, that's a really good one. I can't even choose a favorite.
I've only seen
it's hard to choose.
Anyo and crap. What's the one with they're like all small and they like live in the house in the
Arietti.
backyard? Huh?
Arietti.
I think that that might be it.
Something about Arietti. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's why I'm not so into comics recently. I'm reading a lot of manga. I've been really into manga.
Which manga?
Lone Wolf and Cub is my go-to right now. I'm on book 5, and I'm crushing it. I can't get enough of it.
Would you say
Kaiju number 8 is the only thing I've been reading that's not after volume 1.
Nice.
Anyone else? Cosmik? Any manga?
No, I never really got into manga. Nate's been trying to get me into it. Same with anime. I'm not as into it as I am comic books, and I rarely have time to read comic books. So, but I do want to eventually try to get into it because I think it is something I would like if I found the right kind of niche genre.
Yeah, a lot of them have to do with the demons and shit. They go heavy on the demon stuff.
Yes,
they
Brandon, I think you'd like Death Note. I think you'd really like Death Note.
I like the live action movie.
That is not even close to being nearly as good as the anime or the manga.
Yeah,
dude.
My fault. Sorry.
That's okay.
Well, speaking of manga, Drew, what would you say is more influential to your art, manga or like American comics, or do you think they just both work in sync to create what you draw?
That is the hardest question anyone's ever asked me. I don't know. Probably comic books, because I would have never gotten into manga without comic books.
Okay.
So
There you go.
yeah, I've definitely read more comics than manga as well.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So do you see?
No, thank you.
'cause I know you're looking at it on your phone. Do you see the screen right now? Like, do you see your artwork?
Yeah, I could see it. It looks great. Black and white.
So you did do an amazing piece. We are going to get this one fully colored. You did do a grayscale, which is also going to have an option. This one's absolutely killer, but this is the lines and inks. Amazing cover. Super excited that you got on this. Like, it was from the beginning. I asked Cosmik, of course, Luke was a package with him when I saw them doing something together. And I literally said, no, or you were like, I forgot, or you just send me a bunch of artists too. And this was yours was the first one that he sent me, and it was just locked. We were just in there.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I've been following Drew for like a long time. And one of the like big things that blows me away about your art style is specifically like you're great at everything, but the landscapes and the background and how like detailed every like window and piece of architecture is. I was like, I need a hybrid cover, and I need it in the city like now. So
dude,
first thing I thought of.
Thank you. First of all, and I wanted to do it immediately. It wasn't even like a second thought because when I found out like what hybrid was, I mean, it's cyberpunk, dude. That's I guess people know me for cyberpunk. I love drawing these builds.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Super fun.
Yeah, superhero sci-fi. I know I sent you some books. How far are you in?
Yes. I'm on the second book into the trade paperback. Dude, the scene where I'm forgetting the bad guy's name, but he rips off the guy's head. Am I spoiling? I'm spoiling.
No, it's no spoiling. We actually reviewed it last time just because I want to fill people in. It's been 4 years since we released it, about 2021. It's the whole hook of the book. There's a super enhanced speedster. His name is Crimson Pain, and he kills all the superheroes and 90 million people in one day. And because of that, we have the most fucked up, coolest world out there. And yeah, so he does that.
Dude, I love the
Corey Hampshire.
Corey Hampshire as well. Yeah, when I saw the artist, it made me want to read it even more. But dude, the whole premise, yeah, everyone's dead. You know, there's like 8 million people or something murdered. Right?
90 million people.
90 million, 90 murdered. That was a cool setup. I like that.
My main hook for a superhero thing is I wanted to just get rid of all the things that are in everything like right away. It's just they need to go, they need to die. I never want to see them again. And if they are, it's because they're exploding.
Nice.
So yeah, this was sick. How long did this piece take you, dude?
2 days. Probably like 2 days, 6-hour sessions, maybe. I didn't count. Yeah, it was on my days off work, so I was just like hunched over my desk trying to finish it. But it was fun to do. Like it didn't feel like 12 hours. So
this is fucking awesome.
I think I tuned into a couple lives of you live streaming you drawing it, and it was so cool to see it like in progress.
Yeah, I was hoping you joined. I know. Yeah, I was so happy seeing him join. I was hyping you up. I was talking about the book as well. It was super fun.
Yeah, I was just looking at the art and lost my train of thought. But that character's Crimson Pain. You think he's pretty cool. I definitely want you to draw him. I think that's gonna be awesome when you do. But this cover is sick where you have hybrid looking so badass. I'm so happy to have this in my office because Corey also did all lines and inks. So he did all the lines and inks. I have all the pages of that and have this boom on the wall.
I was so upset that Paul got to you before me. I was like, I was gonna get it if he didn't.
Oh shoot! Oh no!
You're
gonna have to buy it off him. No, that's cool though. Yeah, he's got it framed really nice. It looks great in the frame, dude.
Yeah, I showed them instantly. He's just jealous.
Yeah. Paul, I heard it's really good for art to leave it by an open window.
Yeah.
It's high up though. But
right,
people love Crimson Pain. I see it in the chat. We have Crimson Loyalist in the building. Shout out Crimson Loyalist. This makes me feel powerful because we love supervillains. What's up, homies? Live from Chicago. I will be in C2E2. Cosmik will be at C2E2.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the HON. Hope to see you and Nate at C2E2. Bruise on me. This is from Southside Ronin. What up, Southside Ronin?
Shouts out. That's the Hall of Nerves. That's our podcast. Thank you so much. Hype to see y'all at C2E2. If anyone sees me at C2E2 and they don't come and say hi, please come up and say hi.
Damn. This is the first year I'm not going to C2E2. I really want to go now. I usually go every year.
It's my first time in Chicago, and that's like 4 or 5 people have told me that. They're like, I usually go to C2E2. I'm not going this year. And I'm like, the one year I go, everyone's not going.
I know. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll get like, when is it again?
End of March, 28th through the 31st, I think.
Damn. Last time, or not last time, but one of the times I went, I didn't have a Saturday ticket or something, and I had to bribe someone to let me in. She was yelling.
Oh, dude, you already got the book.
Whoa.
Oh, it's the back of the ash can. I forgot the cover was on the back of the ash can.
Dude,
I was like, bro, already printed the
book. Just sit. Come on.
Dude, I'm trying to.
Yeah, wait, I'll blow it up.
That's incredible. That looks so good.
Yeah.
Think of how this is an ash can. Think of how good the book's gonna look. This is like my
Holy. Yeah, dude.
You know how nice the books look. So we had it's a smaller compared to the average book that we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm still debating though on oh my god, can I lower myself? Yeah, there you go. You know, I'm definitely gonna sell some of these Ashkens at C2E2. You know, we'll see. I definitely like them. I think they're gonna pop and want to promote this book up as much as possible. But yeah, super excited. Super excited for C2E2. I forgot my booth number. I should know that by heart. But we'll be right next to AA, which is the first row in Artist Alley. We're gonna have the corner, bigger booth. So
Let's
fucking ready for that one, dude. I'm ready to fucking kill it.
And I'll definitely be hanging around there. So
you have a free storage spot for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I can put my bags and stuff back there. Let's go.
Yeah, of course.
They get heavy.
Just no waters.
No waters.
no waters. Blight Blazer, hybrid looking good. Looking for, I'm assuming forward. Looking forward to Lethal Leopard and the next Analysis installment. Can't stop the pain. I don't think nobody can. Except for
Smiley.
There you go. We're getting there.
It's true.
We're getting there. I should have uploaded those things. We created a character that was a concept art for one of the villains, and the first thing we liked so much, we decided to make it a character. And we're gonna see what we're gonna do with that. So, yeah, more trading cards for sure.
Sick.
Let's go.
But yeah, super cover sick. I can't wait for Prasad to color this thing. Because he colors all my stuff, unless for artists that color their whole thing. You know, we had a whole debate. Luke was saying he wasn't a colorist last time, and he just had a.
I'm not. I don't like coloring.
And bro colored all of his covers that he did.
This grayscale, how does this get done?
So, I was trying to save time for this cover. If I usually do traditional screen tones, but this was like an 11 by 17 huge piece, so it's all digital. It's just digital tones that I'm like erasing on Procreate. So.
And what would you say is the hardest part about this piece? Like, what was the hardest part to draw?
The whole thing. Which I could explain. It's the composition is the hardest part. Like figuring out it's a cover, and I don't draw many covers, so the composition is like super hard to figure out with all these massive buildings. But an easier answer would be the building in the left foreground was the hardest to draw. Okay. Because it's like. Yeah, that little piece right there, that sliver, because trying to figure it out, like, what do I put there? Or how do I make it interesting? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was the gun hard for you to draw too? Every time I have to draw the gun, I'm like...
I was going to ask, because I was on the live when you were talking about the gun. You were like, dude, I can't figure out how to get this gun down.
Dude, yeah, I almost broke my pencil. Tough. I could not figure it out. I had like if I had my sketchbook with me, I would show you. I was trying to figure it out in my sketchbook before I drew it there. It was tough.
I'm 50 pages in and I still I don't think I have the gun down, but we're getting there. It's a tough design.
I mean, it's
Samuel's a sicko, but I did not when I did design it, I just wanted something like super unique, you know?
Yeah, no, it is. It looks awesome. It's super cool.
It's worth the effort because it does look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it pops. The sword's cool. You know, I'll give Cosmik and Luke that credit. This guy had no swords. This guy just has swords now. You know, so now he just has.
I noticed. Dude. Yeah. I saw that in the art that you sent me, Paul. I was like, "There's no swords on this guy," but Luke draws him with swords.
I don't know what happened, but
he gets a lot of tech going into Project Analysis, and I think Luke, what you were probably thinking was like, this is his first year. He only has the tech that's available to a retired broke henchman, and what's more available than some swords and some regular guns.
And also, double swords are a cool design.
They're just so cool.
I just like a double swords design.
Yes,
I needed him to cut things, and Luke knew exactly what to do. And now, Paul, you said you're going to add swords onto him in Analysis.
Yeah, dude, they're cooked. I think because Hellsate, you know, spoiler, I don't care. Maybe we'll actually show it. Actually, continue the conversation. We'll spoil it together.
No,
hold on, guys. Don't worry. Don't stall out on me, dude.
Not going to continue
the So I'm pulling up this thing right now, but I'm almost there, buddy.
You geeked, Paul?
Paul's geeked.
Wait, Andrew, who's your like top 3 comic artists? What's your list?
Oh man, I say his name too much, but Daniel Warren Johnson, #1, always. Always Daniel. Yes. Number 2. Does it have to be comic or can I say manga?
No, you can do manga
Everything.
artists too.
Sick. Katsuhiro Otomo.
Oh, that's
Specifically.
that's who Kilo said. The Dragon Ball, right?
No, that's Akira Toriyama.
Oh, totally.
He's also goated.
Disregard.
Yeah.
Yes. The artist. He's the artist of Akira, and I like his work. Domu. Yeah. Katsuhiro Otomo and then Hayao Miyazaki. Even though he's only made one manga, but
What did he do?
He did Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, which is huge for me. I love that book.
Oh, okay. That's the one that Daniel Warren Johnson recommended on his like YouTube comic book store walkthrough.
Many years ago.
Yeah. Nate was telling me about it. He's a huge Daniel Warren Johnson fan.
Oh, I know. Yeah. He has some grails that I want. He's got some covers I want. Nate's a cool guy.
Yeah, I regret not I had the opportunity to get a Daniel Warren Johnson cover. It was a lot of money at the time for me where I was, so that's why I didn't do it. And now I'm like, damn, I should have done it. Shit, this thing came out. Anyways, Project Analysis episode 5, the first time ever Crimson Pain faces off against Project Analysis. This is teeing up on before you guys were talking about swords, so that's cover A. Cover B by V. Ken Marion. I actually just clipped this recently. And I made this into like a t-shirt. I just tried it on a crop top hoodie for my wife. Looks sick. Corey Hampshire Virgin cover. This was limited to 50 copies. And then our intro. But yeah, so Hellsate is one of our characters from Project Analysis. She's fighting Banshee. Spoiler alert, Banshee gets fucked up in episode 1. And she's now this cybergenetic, more enhanced creature. And she's showing you the morph. And this is the opening page. So the page turn. She's the murdering machine Banshee, and she rips off this girl's arm, with a nice crazy bite fatality, and got to figure out what happens next. But that was the opening 2 pages, and the whole point is now she gets a cybernetic arm in a new one, but the cybernetic arm is telekinetic. So when she throws her sword, it'll come back to her. So she kind of gets like a free force power, but then she just can't use fire out of that weapon, but it could heat up. So everyone got swords now, dude. We're just fucking full on samurai
They're
shit.
the best.
And,
Swords are cool.
I also have Blood Tide, who's going to be one of our new villains. He has dual wield swords as well. Let me pull him up.
I remember Luke came up with because when we were trying to figure out the Plutus weapons, I told him, I was like, I want an axe, but I also want it to be a sword. And then he sent back like a really dope sword axe design.
I don't think we ever used it though.
We didn't. No.
Let me see if I can find that too, and I'll show it.
Okay, this is Blood Tide. He's going to be in Project Analysis 7, and he has dual wield swords too. Love swords.
It's sick.
Yeah, I'm happy to have this guy, and he has water manipulation powers, so he's kind of OP. But we'll see. And then I love. I'm really excited for Mercer too. He has a big sword. We got a lot of swords.
Who designed that guy? That's a cool design.
Sammy Marquez has been on with me since Project Analysis episode 2. So you read 0, 1. The guy who does Project Analysis 2 does 2 to 7. He's also did my prequel series, Omega 2090. We design a lot of the stuff. It took a while to land what I really wanted because the big thing that I really wanted on this character was this symbol. The symbol. So basically, he has energy absorption powers. So it's he's going to be like who could fight Omega, right? So a guy that could absorb energy, and then he would absorb the energy through the sword, and he can like spin it like clockwise, absorb the energy, and then he would shoot it out through his like chest and shit, or like use it for the other pieces.
Super cool.
Yeah, he's so fucking badass.
And he's got a cool sword.
Yeah, of course he needs a cool sword. Banshee got to go for that. Banshee's complex, and we'll see more of her in volume 3.
Wait, I found the weapons that we designed for Plutus that we didn't end up using, but we had some different designs that we were gonna use for his weapons. We didn't end up using them though, but those
I like
were
Still
the
really
designs.
dope.
We could put it on God Plutus.
Sure, for the cards.
Wait, I'm trying to.
Yeah. Or we can give it to Kid Plutus.
True.
Possibilities are endless inside Project Analysis. You know, I like the we're gonna do multiverse cards, and I thought of doing like a Greek god Plutus. Everyone needed their own kind of like mystic thing, because we did one for Crimson Pain. There's one for Hybrid. He's a luchador. I thought was a good one, and I think the Greek god Plutus is cool. It fuels the ego, you know. Let me pull this back up. I'm gonna get back to your art piece. The buildings. How long do those buildings take, dude? Like, actually, not even how long do the buildings take. How do you construct those types of buildings? Is it something you're trying to replicate, or you're just basing it off of like memory of things? How does that work for you?
I spent so many hours, like, I guess, looking at art from Akira and Domu now, where it's kind of like ingrained in my head. So I know like what kind of patterns need to go on the buildings. I still look up like New York City high rises, and I try to draw those sometimes. But I try to focus on the tops of the buildings, and then everything in the middle is just a cool pattern.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm so happy I have this.
Just in general, artists, y'all are insane. Y'all just like picture something and then you put it on paper and it's like exactly what you're picturing. I try to do that. It turns out into a blob, just a big blob. How long have you been drawing for?
Me? I've been drawing forever, since I was a kid. I started taking it seriously in high school. So over a decade now, I've been drawing.
Yeah, this one's absolutely sick.
I'm staring at it on my computer.
Two different variants, super sick. Everything's limited to 100 copies or less. You're doing something really different with this campaign. We have 351 fucking followers on this badass campaign that we are all cooking up. I updated the picture. She's no longer Poison Ivy looking. We changed the hair up since the last time we were on the stream, and we got it flowing. Even Prasad, when I was like, she's a little green, he's like, oh shit. Like sometimes he doesn't even notice, you know? So he was like so it's good we catch these things as they're moving.
Yeah. Whenever he sent us the colors originally, Persephone was like bright green with the orange hair, and then his wife was like pale white with blonde hair. And I was like, this is literally just Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. Maybe we should change the colors a bit, guys.
We don't know. Maybe he's working on something like that. Who knows?
Oh,
maybe it's fresh in the memory.
Bro, might be coloring some DC stuff.
We got Prasad's coloring some new DC stuff. He's gonna be the interiors on some new books. He does covers, and of course he stays with me because he loves me. And how to get him on this book? It was one of my first. It was just an instant. I know who's coloring the book. Luke's art matches with it so well. It's very chemistry, and just extra details to help. The creator of New York. So this is New York. This is what happened in New York. We don't have New York no more. We got Hybrid over here. He's mad depressed. Someone was trolling me today on one of my comments. They were like, what did he say to me? That was pretty mean. He was like, your Speedster sucks or something. Like, your Speedster design sucks. And I was like, oh. I was like, all right. Nice. I forgot what I said. I said something nice back. I'm trying to stay positive. I got that. What did you say? He's the what's Cosmik? He's the comic talk on TikTok. What was the quote you gave him, Andrew?
He is the influence on comic talk.
Hey,
it's true. It's very true.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting the heat. They're coming for me. They're coming.
It's true. I told them to tell you that your Speedster design. that was me.
They're sending hate mobs.
This is how it felt.
Hey, you want to be a farmer? Here's a couple of acres.
That's how it felt. It was right in the balls. Kind of hurt. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, show me your Speedster. Crimson Pain will fuck him up.
Yeah.
Just take my wallet. I already know it's gonna be good. Hey, thank you so much.
Please. There is
I love his design.
mercy.
Yeah, no pain slander allowed. Legit. It's disrespectful. Coolest character. It's honestly, I did a vote on Project Analysis 6 to all the backers. Sometimes I don't know if I made it optional because I really wanted to know. And I was like, who's your favorite character? And like 52% is Crimson Pain. So He's the big guy. He's a piece of shit. This page looks absolutely sick, updated. We got it all rocking. I was hoping Samuel was going to update it. Maybe I'm going to check my drive. So since we're doing this book at the same time as Project Analysis 7, Samuel's been watching. He loves hybrid. So he's including like the wife and the son, like the picture like of them reading a book together,
cool.
and like a memory. It's it'll be in 7, full canon, you know.
That's cool.
So
we're
going through the emotion of there's going to be this big reveal, and Omega, they're asking, why are we not going to tell Hybrid? And it's basically saying on how he's so controlled now versus what he was. And this is where he was before versus this like very serious guy we have now. Like this guy, he's just walking in, he's just slicing people's throats off. It's just, he's absolutely insane.
He's pretty intense.
My daughter, you know, she's only 4 years old, and she knew without the mask. She's like, hybrid. I'm like, yeah, I guess she made that iconic. She loves the trading card, Luke. She made
nice,
dude. This colors, oh my god.
Yeah, wow,
it's so good.
Pops.
Luke, this is all your
we have
art.
reptile people. They have reptile people in America today, and we have reptile people in 2090 Project Analysis, and we have robots, all that cool shit. The lighting is off the chain, like you said. Just spot on. I love the orange tone flows. We do have a little mishap. What's the mishap? Luke spotted it out. Luke, what happened here, dude?
I drew the bouncer to be shirtless, but Prasad colored it like it was a tank top. But he's got his like nipples and his stomach hair showing, so we got to fix that.
You know, sometimes when you wear a white shirt, if you got the chest hair going, you know, or it's just the unk thing of me, it pops through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard of that.
I'll give you guys a reference next time. You'll be like,
oh, great.
Paul's gonna show up next week.
Wait, we doing a shirtless stream next time?
Shirtless stream.
You know, all I gotta say is, I'm 200 pounds and I'm 18% body fat. So we are slicing and dicing, but I hide it. You know, I hide it.
We'll save that for the Patreon then. We'll save that.
Yeah, let's save it for the Patreon. It would make me feel like this. Wait, let me. And I'm
stopped going to the gym like a week ago, and I really need to get back on it before I just lose it completely.
Yeah, Andrew, you don't know, and I've said it to the guys, my main profession and how I was able to fund all these things is from gyms. I used to sell personal training, and that's how I funded all my nice things I'm able to get.
That makes sense, because the way these books are printed and how high quality they are, I was amazed. I was like, did this guy have like a $20,000 Kickstarter campaign or something?
No, I happened to hit 5K, and we only did. Yeah, now this is the drum roll. I think 5K and and we do 150 pre-launch followers. This one right now is at 351. So who knows what we're hitting on that motherfucker. But in person is where I'm the best at sales. At New York Comic-Con, I was the only publisher featured in Forbes. I'll sell at San Diego Comic-Con, and my books are $10 single issue. This book will be $20. I have trade paperbacks that I sell for $30. In the first year, I sold them for $50. That's why there's 50 on the back of those trade paperbacks. And I would sell 700 of these books at one of these conventions. C2E2, I will at least sell 400 books. You know, so
dang.
At the
Drew,
low.
Hell yeah.
Drew, I know you've already sold some books because of Limerence. But Luke, how do you think it's gonna feel like crazy to like see like the first book like get sold? Like,
yeah,
and like Drew, what was like that? What was that like for you to see like your first like purchase of your book?
I thought they were like being nice to me, like, oh yeah, I'll buy your book, sure. Like, yeah. And then the next person bought it, and the second sale was like, oh, they actually want to read it. And that was so crazy.
Getting more and more.
Yeah, that was the craziest thing. I'm so excited for you guys. And Luke, your art is insane. I haven't said it yet. I've been waiting to say it. It's unreal to me. I can't even believe it. It's so good.
Thank you, man. Thank
you.
I really like your art too.
Thanks.
Yeah, Luke is I don't know how this happened, but he's and this is him starting. If you look at, you know, like you look at Samuel from issue 2 when you read issue 2 and look at the shit that he's doing in episode 6 and 7, it's his 7 stuff is like it shits on it, man. Dude, stop.
Sorry.
It's kind of interesting. I feel like my art looks different in like the newest pages than it does like even in the some of these older pages. Just because it's been literally like 50 pages that I've been working on over the past couple months. So
You
Yeah, I'm
basically got
curious.
hybrid down to a science now, right? Like just
yeah, yeah,
draw the same person 50 times and
yeah,
Well,
literally.
once we hit
It's like double
$6,000, we
that.
secure an issue 2. We're already cooking up ideas, and it all happens if you guys get us there. This is a 56 interior page book, 52 story pages, 4 pages of whatever the fuck we want. And I'm so excited. All these pages will be colored before we drop, and they're going to be lettered. I keep texting Nate and he doesn't respond to me, but we'll get him to letter these pages.
Bro's busy. He's finishing up his last 2 weeks of work, and then he's gonna have a lot more time for a lot of stuff. So
he doesn't.
we'll have
he
to
doesn't
get
okay.
we'll have to get him on the stream.
We definitely need him on the stream. We were talking about that too, and that's why we switched it up today, because Andrew was like, "Hey, let's do a Wednesday." We figured out the right time for all of us because you're very busy, Cosmik. You're making all this cool stuff online 24/7, 365. Is that what you were doing all day?
Yeah, Wednesday's my big content day because it's new comic book day. So it has a lot of reading, a lot of recaps and news, and just I got a lot of stuff that I didn't even finish today that I'm gonna have to do early tomorrow. It's a constant grind.
Yeah, I want to kind of know what happens to Spider-Man now, but I guess tell me after.
Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man was amazing. 10 out of 10. Peak.
Marcus in the chat. Andrew.
Marcus.
That's what he said.
Dobby is
Hi, Marcus. And Ajax.
We do need more content. Once again, we get more content. Clearly, we're going to hit this goal and smash this fucking goal. We're going to have so many cool incentives, so many cool trading cards. Oh, what's up? In the chat. And he's here right now.
Someone mentioned limerence. Yeah, Ajax mentioned limerence. And I was actually going to ask, because a lot of people who do, like a lot of writer artists who do a book and are both on the writing and the art, it's an idea that has been evolving for like a long time. Like a lot of time, like it was something you drew when you were younger, and then it evolved more and more. When did the story for limerence like come to you? Like when did you know that that was the book you wanted to make?
I'll try to explain it quick, but on TikTok, I started a story called Summer's Interlude, and I had my character Chance and Bufo and Maggie and all these characters, and then I threw it all away, and I was like, oh, this is like something a middle schooler would make. And sometime in like 2023, I read Nausicaa, and I started reading Domu, and I was taking inspiration from those books a lot, but then Final Fantasy VII as well. Don't tell anybody, but that is such a big inspiration that I don't talk about enough. Final Fantasy VII, like, really helped me nail down the story. And once I figured out Sengo and his name and his look, everything else was easy to figure out.
Dude, yeah, I think this was the piece that put me on to you. Actually, you were working on this piece, and then that was when I initially followed you, and I was like, dude, these landscapes are just next.
Too nice.
Yeah, same. That was the first piece I saw by you.
You guys are too nice. That drawing did change my life, like genuinely. That was done in a sketchbook.
Awesome.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Danny Warren Johnson picked it up at C2E2. He picked up my sketchbook and looked at it, and that's how I met him. Yeah, that's
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that there is kind of when I figured it out, like what the story would be. I don't think I knew the name yet, though.
Where did you get the name Limerence from? Like, where did that originate?
I was looking on Google because I was trying to, like, I knew Sengo's downfalls and like what his problems were in life and how he's so attached to the past, and that's what limerence means for the book, is like being so attached with his past and hung up on unreciprocated feelings. So,
dude,
this is cool. We just had Kevin on.
Yeah, dude, I love Kevin. Every Comic-Con I go to, he's there. I don't know how he does it.
Have we ever been at the same convention? How have I not seen you?
I know, we probably have, and I just haven't stopped by or something. I don't know. I used to go to so many.
You usually do WonderCon?
No. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm always at San Diego. I do WonderCon every year. I'm going to be back next year. I talked to the team already because they made it the same time as C2E2, but going to do that next year. Locking that one in. and excited for Awesome Con. Awesome Con's pretty cool. Super excited.
Pretty awesome.
Any conventions that you're doing upcoming?
No, this year I told myself I'm going to take it slow and save my money because now I have to print books and that's expensive. So I told myself I'd chill out. Probably the wrong year to be doing that, but I don't know.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to be persistent, lock in. You got plenty of time. How old are you?
22.
22.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Youngest one in the chat?
Really?
Luke 19.
No,
Luke,
I'm 19. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
bro. Fuck.
We're
I'm turning
all
20 in
extremely
October.
young to Paul, so he gets us confused.
Thanks, everybody. I'm here.
Okay.
Batman! What's up, babe?
Babe!
What?
Oh, sorry, Batman. This is Emmett. Emmett, this is my boyfriend, Batman.
I'm Batman.
Forget that's
Yeah,
his
'cause-
entrance. I forget that's his
'cause-
entrance. He's 19.
Wait,
Yeah,
Brandon,
right.
how old are you? You're
24.
20. Because Paul is 48.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's double my age, and that's why he thinks we're all the same age because he's struggling to see us right now.
The vision's slowly going. Luckily, I do red light therapy and cryotherapy 5 times a week.
He's got to put his readers on.
Yeah. Dude, no more trolling.
I'm amazed that Luke is 19. Is that not amazing, dude? How are you drawing pages like this at 19?
I just draw every day for ever since I was 4 years old. I really think that's just what it is.
Dude, this guy's insanely quick on pages. I'm telling you, like insanely quick. When we were doing the grifter piece, he had 2 or 3 in a matter of 2 days. It was insane. Yeah, some of the most detailed, and it was exactly what I was envisioning and amped up even more. He's insanely quick and insanely talented. Shouts out, Luke.
I just like working fast. I don't know why. I've just always been like that.
Yeah, get it over with. Move on.
Yeah.
You're the industry's biggest dream. They need you.
Well, they can't have
Let's
him.
hope.
Yeah.
He's ours.
So these are Luke's colors. Luke goes, I'm not a colorist.
I don't consider myself a colorist. It's
Come
not
on.
not that I can. it's hard for me to color comic
on.
pages. I can color a cover or just pick a piece, but I really can't do pages. I
You're
don't know what it
19,
is.
bro. What are you gonna be at 23, bro? You're gonna be do whatever you want.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see.
For sure, dude. For sure.
I get what
Go
you're
for it.
saying with how coloring the panels is different because you're trying to freeze the light and the shading of what's
Yeah.
happening within the panel in every separate spot and how they're standing. And it's not just one
Yeah.
piece where they're stationary and frozen in time. You have to progress the lighting and everything. And
Yeah.
color theory is no joke. It's insane.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Yeah, it's crazy.
See, the gun here looked pretty positioned pretty well. How many times did it take you to do this one?
I decided to cover it mostly in shadow. Just 'cause it's a tough design, dude.
Nah, it
works.
works though. It works.
Yeah.
It works for the character. Yeah, I was trying to map out how to do the point system the right way as I'm adding all these designs that we're about to do so I can just
Yeah.
slowly build up into a full-fledged game. I was working on that. It's a lot of fun. We're gonna have trading
Yeah.
cards. We're gonna have 5 available trading cards that you'll be able to purchase or get add onto your existing order, and then there's gonna be a ladder from $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. The more you get, the more of the ladder you'll attain, and they're going to be exclusive cards for this campaign, which will be variants of the existing characters, which would never happen because there's no fucking multiverse in Project Analysis. So if it happened to them, it would have to be canon, and nothing of these sorts would happen to them, especially be godlike, because there is no god when a piece of shit like this is walking around. So, boom.
Intense.
Question for Luke: did you go to school or you self-taught?
For what I do, yeah, I'm self-taught. I've taken figure drawing classes and just I took a beginner drawing last year in a community college. But
Yeah, you
I
could be
didn't really
teaching
do
that
any
class now, bro.
school.
He's basically saying he
Legit.
was born like this.
That's what actually happened.
Just spawned in
I
like
went to
this.
college. I was in a
It was
class.
not.
Bro had his
college
stats
class.
maxed out right out the womb. That's insane.
No, if you look at something I drew a year and a half ago, it does not.
It would
does
still
not look
be
like
10
I'm
times
doing.
better than me drawing something right
You know
now.
what's crazy, Luke? That you said that. I was looking through your Instagram and your shit is night and day.
Yeah,
It
it's a completely different
It
looking.
really
so-
is. It's actually crazy. You know, I
Well,
think you just
and
needed the jolt of hybrid and some project analysis in your veins, and now you're ready. Because you are right. These pages that you're doing right now are so crazy. And once we blow up this campaign and we start doing more shit, bro, that came part card, bro. Yes, it'll be available on this campaign, along with Blight Blazer. Have you ever seen Kingdom Hearts? I'm gonna act like you said yes. Yes, Andrew, have you played Kingdom Hearts?
Only 3.
Only the third
dude,
one.
you gotta
Okay,
play
so
2. 2 is the best one.
I say it every time.
Yeah.
When video games were cool, you can unlock cool shit, which you didn't have to fucking pay for. Now everything's a fucking scam. This is gonna be, we're gonna do like the darkness version of Crimson Pain. I think it'll be sick. And I know Luke's gonna knock it out of the park if he's just like this little fucking darkness motherfucker. Sorry, I curse a lot. So it's just me. And then I'm super hyped about it. I couldn't be more excited. And Luke is actually telling me, he's like, Paul, he's a couple more pages. We're getting it done.
Yeah, like Paul will text me. He's like, I can't sleep. I'm thinking about the card. I'm like, I got a couple more pages left, and then I'll give it to you.
Paul's late night texting you like, please send me the card pictures now.
Yeah, he does that. He tells me I have to wait for that, but he can do. Which I'm about to upload into the Dropbox so we can pull it up. We're doing smiley concept art, and he was able to bomb those out in 2 seconds of all these designs.
Dude, I was so excited to write Smiley. I cranked that out in literally a total of 3 hours.
I know you told me, you were like, I think I'm gonna start writing it, and then it was like an hour later, like, I think I'm done.
Dude, I just got so locked into the character, and I was like, dude, I know exactly what story I want to tell. I know what powers I want him to have. It's really easy with a character like him too, because he didn't have a lot of super intellectual dialogue. All the dialogue was coming from the narrator, which was basically just me. So very easy to write a character like that with a lot of action and cool pieces. Not that we're writing that. I didn't write that yet.
Yeah, what
I don't know
we're
what you're talking
doing,
about.
which I never had before, is we're constantly looking over ideas and thinking of cool things to do. Like we're having a lot of fun with this, and
we brainstorm a lot about ideas.
And the thing is, if I get you 50 scripts and we end up not being able to make those scripts, I just got better. I just practiced writing. But if we do get to make those scripts, then they're already done. So that's the way I see it.
I think it was before I texted you on Hybrid, when I was reading it, when you were pitching me some other stuff, I was like, damn. I was like, it already is better.
Hybrid 2?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting better, especially at condensing things in the story and to making them more visual for the artist for Luke to be able to translate to the page. So
I know I was reading it and I was already just.
I was trying to be a lot more descriptive for you because I realized that that's what you're going to be using to make the whole book.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm working on me and Nate are actually working on a story right now. Andrew, we were gonna pitch this one to you eventually once we get it to. No, it's like a saga, bro. Like we've built a world and it's so cool. It's about this warrior trapped between 2 worlds and his journey and a coming of age across this land, and we've built this entire massive world. And immediately we were like, we gotta pitch it to Drew.
Fantasy?
Yes, fantasy with a little bit of steampunk, a little bit of Western. It's our own original world, so we went crazy with it.
I love it. That's incredible. Yeah. I was just about to say, I was waiting for you guys to be done talking. I was gonna say, this being Cosmik's first time writing, this is your first published thing, right?
Yeah, this is it.
That's probably what I'm most hyped for, if that's okay to say. I'm so hyped to have a Cosmik book. I'm really hyped about that.
It's really cool because you have Luke's stuff is out there. He's got all these pages out, so people are like, dude, I'm so excited for Luke's art. And then we got Prasad's colors now. People are like, oh, I'm so excited for these colors, but nobody's seen anything that I've written yet. So I'm I'm low-key kind of nervous because it's everyone's so excited for the book because of all the because Luke's bombing out these amazing pages, and I'm just like, God, I hope the story's good. I hope y'all like it.
And I didn't even think about it because I read 5 scripts by you. And it's saying to me that no one's read anything from you. It's crazy.
I'm hyped.
Yeah, and this is Act 1. This is Act 1 of what we're showing. There really is a good, solid Act 2 and a great Act 3. So it's gonna be cool, man. Gonna be cool. All right, so we we made this character Smiley. It was supposed to be we're just going over different characters for this new character we're making. I should have uploaded that one too, but it would take me too long to find. Of course, this is all combust. Wait, let me just refresh this for a second. Okay. Did it come up? Stop sharing.
I can find the original character that we were designing. That this is my first design for because it's kind of ridiculous.
Dude, so this is where we're at right now.
The flower shirt was so hilarious. I was like, I have to write this in somehow. Because at no point would he ever be wearing this, but now he is, and I need him to.
Oh.
Can I say the concept, or are we not?
Yeah, fuck it. That's why we're here, right? We're all just hanging out.
Well, Smiley is a reluctant villain. He sees himself as a hero, but the things he does is very villainous. He's always smiling because he sees the world through a filter of joy and whimsy, and anyone that's not smiling is immediately, in his perception, a flaming-headed demon that he has to kill. So Smiley goes through his life trying to spread happiness in his own way. And then he comes across this dog who kind of becomes his companion that he bonds with, that's always smiling. And then the dog gets kidnapped, and it's kind of his journey to get this dog back, his friend, his buddy. So and his journey on if he stays this villainous character or becomes a hero, or yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but that's the script I'm working on as of right now.
Yeah, we're building out characters, possible, so many possible things. We were meshing different designs, but it all came from because we were just designing a character, and I loved the aesthetic of it. And it's just funny.
Yeah,
like if I saw this guy, and now that he's a serial killer, dude.
Yeah,
I like the menacing smile. That's what got me the idea originally. I was like, I need to use this.
I love this too. It's just like. It's just funny. It's just all around good.
The head shape is perfect, Luke. That's a good design, dude. That's a good
Thank you. I really liked it. Wait, should I show what I originally designed? That
for?
Yeah. So should I, so how should I like?
No, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up.
Wait, you want me to send it to you?
I got you.
I think.
Yeah, send it to me just before I lose it.
But yeah, Luke made that for a character we call Gore. And it was nothing close to what we were looking for. Like it was supposed to be like a gory, fleshy, just assemblage of body parts. And then he sends Smiley, like the bright yellow, and I was like, that's not even close. But I love that design, and we have to use
like
that.
Shapeshifter, and I was thinking more of like a Plastic Man or like a Metamorpho.
But the thing was, the design was so unique, and it was so like golden age. I was like, we had to use it for something.
I liked it. I thought it was funny. But it was.
And this is all in our Dropbox, Andrew. So if you want to, because I'm just uploading things fast. Let's see. Oh, in the chat, real quick. What up, Kevin? What up, yo?
Kevin
What's going
Trent,
on, my guy?
What's up, Kevin?
Thanks for coming in on your busy day, saying what up. We appreciate it. We shouted out your character before because we saw Andrew draw your character, and this is your intro for you, man.
Classic.
What movie is that, Andrew?
The first Indiana Jones. The second Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I think so too. No,
I think second.
I know it's Indiana Jones for sure.
It's got to be.
The shirt and the jorts can be him off duty. Yeah,
that's
it's more
what
horrific than that. I wish it was just an off-duty topic.
Yeah, he's not a off-duty on duty kind of character. He's always on duty. But what's cool about him is he has basically like Toon Force level like shapeshifting. So I got to do some really fun stuff with what he turns into. And
that's
really
all Luke cares
about.
Luke. That's what Luke was like. Luke just wants to do some Toon-ness.
Yeah,
I like.
Dude,
I like
you're gonna get to draw him as a wood chipper, as a giant donut. Like there's a lot of stuff in there you're gonna get to draw him as.
Yeah.
So, Cosmik, tell me the pitch of this character as we go through it.
The pitch for Gore.
Yeah. What is he supposed to be? And this is what Luke drew first.
So initially, Gore was supposed to be like a assemblage of just blood and guts and muscle and just everything. Think if you just like crushed a body and then just like pushed it all back together. That was what Gore initially's description was. And then he sent Smiley. And I was
Okay,
like,
in my
okay,
defense though, in my
okay.
defense, you just said, "Oh yeah, we have like a shape-shifting character that we're having in the final fight." Um, so like just do that. And then I was reading the script, I was like, okay, like a big shape-shifting guy. There was nothing in there about him being like a smush, like a
I've said blood and guts. I know I wrote blood and guts. No,
And
but
sometimes when we have conversations, we always think we have with each other. Me and Cosmik were on the phone describing a scene, and we're like, bah, like just describing this thing, and like we thought of something, and then when you sent this, I was literally dying. Like
I was like, well, so maybe
but
I
loved
didn't
it.
tell
I
Luke.
loved it.
Maybe. And then so he sent us back the forearm guy after, and I was like, this is a lot better. Just the skeletal structure wouldn't be underneath him because he's very mushed together, so he wouldn't have a skeleton. So then he sent the third one, and I was like, really good, but let's make him redder because he looks a lot like Clayface. And then we got an even more Clayface looking one, but he's very blood, he's very guts, and this is kind of the area concept wise that we were looking for.
and in the pages he has like a lot of bones like popping out. Like he's got a
Yeah,
lot
he looks
of
very different in the
guts.
book. He looks like a fucking just different.
Just
That's the good
just a
way to
mush.
explain it.
Just
Yeah, he's
it's like walking meatloaf, kind of in a way.
But I love the we'll call him 4-0 over here. 4-0, I like the design, and we can put 4-0 with a nice little cybernetic interior, and I feel like it's just like a nice flesh monster someone made. Checking out the chat real quick. 58 Underground. Love the character design and the story idea, Cosmik. He was talking about Smiley.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying a bunch of shit. We were just going. We just thought of this the other day, and he's like, let me write this script. We just wanted this character. Look at him. He pops. He's iconic. Now he's going to be iconically killing people. And who's going to stop him? Maybe Hybrid. Who knows? But yeah, super hyped. Tons of cool stuff. We're going to do a lot of cool things. And it all starts with our Hybrid 1 Kickstarter. You get our Hybrid 1 Kickstarter, you get an amazing book. You add more books on. We're giving you an incentive of cool trading cards in a sense of exclusive variant ones that you're only going to be able to purchase through a ladder, or of course, if you purchase a big tier. But we want to make it fun. And the first one that you're going to get, if you spend $20, meaning if you just get the regular book, we're going to make a Luchador Hybrid. That's going to be the first one you're going to be able to get. And there's going to be variants, and there's also going to be other characters that are making their debut for the first time. So it'll be their debut card, and also very limited, which characters like Gore and other characters that are going to be in the comic book. But I'm super excited. I did like your book, Lemrance, right? Yeah. Really good. I liked it, enjoyed it. I want people to get it, so make sure they get it. Where do they get it?
rendeart.com. rendeart.com. $10 pre-order right now. China is celebrating Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, so I won't have my books until March, unfortunately, but you can buy it there. I have a question for Paul.
Yes, sir.
Did you like the manga size, or do you prefer? I think you prefer the bigger size.
Okay, just for me, like it is great. It is awesome. It's like I wish I brought it downstairs. It was almost similar to this, maybe a little bigger, right? So like I do like the big size because it's just showcase your work more. You're charging more. The margins are different, but like you can just make it bigger and badder. Like, yeah, I can make this cheaper, but I just, this even still, if I get a couple hundred, still $3-4 a piece, and you could just charge more. It just depends what you get. Of course, if you get 1,000, you get them for $1 each, and then you can go from there. Working to that trade though too is going to help. What size do you prefer, Luke? Do you like a bigger size? Do you have his book in the flesh?
No, I haven't. I should
Upstairs.
I should order it. I should buy it. I
I'll
really
send
want
it
to check it out. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to check it out. But no, I haven't checked it out yet. But I like both sizes. It really just depends, because I used to read manga, and now I read comics, and yeah, I think they both work for different things. I don't know. That cover is so cool. I love that color so much.
Every time you were talking about the coloring, I wanted to chime in and say I totally agree, because I didn't color any panels, but coloring the cover is easy.
Yes, it's way easier than doing panels. I don't know what
For
it
sure.
is. It's a weird thing.
I
Yeah.
have that Bufo sticker. I think you sent it when you sent me Limerence. I have it on a miniature easel, like on my shelf in the living room.
Oh, what?
My girlfriend was like, "Oh, I love this sticker," and put it on her little miniature easel that she had and stuck it on the shelf. So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you're just in like different parts of my house. Just
That's so
Oh,
sick.
and that's the thing too. And it's 40 pages, a nice 40-page book. Maybe you even charge 15 for it. You could charge 10 for the smaller one, like this is 20 pages. I charge 10, but I originally wanted to, or 24 pages. I charge 10, but this one, we're charging 20. It's 56,
yeah.
So.
I felt so bad because people were being charged more because I couldn't just shut up and stop writing. It was supposed to be way less pages.
I try to
It's worth
not
it.
charge too much. I think $10. I wanted to charge $8, but everyone was like, "You're just losing money if you charge $8." Which
Remember,
already sounds crazy.
we are in it for the art, but the only reason I was able to get you guys all together in this 5 years later is because I could sling them. Like you got to be able to push the product on top of making the product, and they need to buy it, dude. The trade paperback, the one I sent you, for the first year, I sold a decent amount of them for $50 a piece. And that's all I sold for 2 years. I would sell, we'd order 1,000 at a time, so it's in of each cover, and and that's how it was. It's a little different now. The economy's different, always shifts, but 30 is still a fair price for a trade paperback, and that's once it's collected. I still charge 10 per single issue. Even the episode 0 was 20 pages. I thought the same thing as you. Was my first book. I'm like, let me do 5. Sold 3,000. I could have made double. Now I do it for 10, and no one goes, is it 5? If they want 5, go buy Dracula down there who draws that Fugaz. You know what I mean? You got that night shit, So.
Yes. People are happy to pay for the book as well. Like they don't mind paying $10 because they want to support the artist and the writer, which is pretty cool. So
because I would have easily stopped at your booth. There's so many people when you go to these conventions that, and it's not to knock anyone's hustle. It's just quality over whatever. It's if the quality's not there and the artwork's not good, like yours has good art, so
thanks.
Good art, good story, good characters. I definitely want the second one.
It's coming. It'll be better. It'll be way, way better. Trust me. I can't even open the book sometimes because I get really embarrassed.
And from a perspective of a publisher too, it's I do think it's better than a lot of the manga too that I read, So it's like it's really more. I feel like manga is more sketchy in a way sometimes, unless when they do the big double page splash. Like you put a lot of detail in all those pages, So.
Thank you. Yeah, I was pushing myself for sure.
But yeah, great stream. Super happy. When we get it colored, I definitely want to have you back on. We're definitely going to be streaming once we get more live, and we had a great show today. Any last words from any of you? We'll start with Andrew.
I want to say props to all 3 of you guys for making a great piece of art. I'm excited to read it, and I think you guys are a great team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. I'm hyped.
Making me blush, bro.
Paul blush.
I'm hyped for you guys to see it, for everybody to see it.
You can't see my legs, but I'm kicking my feet, so thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe after this, we should show Andrew a couple spoiler pages. That
Send me
people
some
haven't
stuff.
seen.
Yeah.
Oh yes, of course. And dude, I would love if you would rather see it on the page, that's totally fine. But I'd love for you to read the script.
Yes, dude. Please.
Yeah.
You don't get it. I'm itching to read what you wrote. Like I actually want to see it. I'm excited.
Heck yeah. And yeah, well, I mean, it's still very early stages, but I'll send you that pitch once we get it done because I think it's something you're really gonna rock with. It's immediately your style was what we thought of, and we were like, really hope he's got time because we wanna get him on this.
Schedule's open.
Okay.
Luke, talk to me, dude. Any closing words, man? The 19 protege. This will be a lot when you're super famous, working and owning DC Comics, and they're gonna go. Who's these guys?
Put me on a Teen Titans book. I really want that. No, I'm almost done with the book. I think that's what I'll say. Probably by next stream, I'll probably be on the really close to being done. Probably, yeah, right. I think I have 7
and then
pages
write to some
left.
cards. We get these colored. We I'll send Nate 2 owls to try to get his attention, and then we'll get those pages later, and then we'll post this motherfucker. And I want to get this thing live on Kickstarter as soon as we have everything ready. We just got to get these couple more pages colored. Prasad said he was moving a little bit, so he was doing those while he was moving too in India.
That's crazy,
dude. And I'm still telling him to fix shit. Horrible, Paul.
I feel so bad.
This is Luke's fault.
I know. I feel so
Paul,
bad.
I'm gonna have to come up with a kid team for Luke to draw. He's like itching to draw some Teen Titans. So does Project Analysis have room for a teen team?
So I can't spoil what happens in 7. So you're gonna. I changed 7 because I was talking to you guys about it, and I changed 7 where we changed the pages and all the things I've been thinking about that really happened in Volume 3. I kind of squeezed some of it into Episode 7 because I really wrap everything up. It's the end of Volume 2 with 7 and 8. So there's possibilities.
Okay.
And that's what I thought too. I was actually thinking about it the other day. I was like, what is DC like in that aspect missing? I was like, why don't they make new Teen Titans? They're doing all these extra books. They're doing all these stuff. Why isn't Nightwing taking 7 new superheroes? But that's just me. I don't know.
See, but I think that once they bring back the Teen Titans, I think they need to reintroduce like the drama aspect that it used to have. Because when like the Titans are like almost 30, like they're not really gonna have like drama like they used to. So I feel like they should put that back in.
What would be Luke? What would be the first drama that they would enthuse in? So they just got back from a mission. What's the drama, dude?
Dude, it's always like one character likes the other, the other doesn't. That's just usually how it goes.
And there's like a big bad screwing up the team dynamic.
Like they would be dancing.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
And the old folks wish them well.
There's also
always
always
setting
one,
up a clip. Always setting up a clip.
There's also always one guy that's like, okay, maybe you're a little too old to be here. Why is it every Teen Titans comic
like
there's
this
always
old?
one guy?
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
I wouldn't say
Yeah,
that
like,
old. More like Paul
Paul's
Thayer
age.
Okay. And yeah, Cosmik, any last words, Cosmik?
The usual. Thank you to everyone who's backed the book or signed up for the Kickstarter so far. I'm very excited to be working on it. Thank you for coming onto the stream, Drew, and doing such an amazing variant cover. Luke killing it on the pages. Paul killing it on the editing. It's been great all around. I love working with y'all, and thank y'all so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, amazing stream. Thanks, Andrew, for coming on. We appreciate you. We're gonna get you on more stuff, get you on more things. Make sure you guys check out our Hybrid 1 Kickstarter. Our Hybrid 1 Kickstarter pre-launch is available right now. We have 351 pre-launch followers. Let me refresh it. Let's see if we got anyone. No, we got absolutely no one. But usually every time I say that, when I check later in the day, we at least get one more. But 350 is an absolute blessing. We are smashing through what we wanted to as expectations wise. This is a first book. This is a brand new creative team. We're taking a big swing with this. This is 56 pages. We have contest winners featured as covers, all limited to 100 copies or less. Make sure you check out Hybrid 1. And with that being said, I'm ready to roll. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
And that's all, folks.